Hello and welcome back to Pokémon Reborn. When we last left off, we had just been introduced to our very first Pokémon, Edible Fred here, and the Poké Center, and all the basic Pokémon basics. So, this is one of the few spots in the city with tall grass for wild Pokémon. It's a great spot to catch them, if you like boring common Pokémon anyway. Now, given what I'm to understand about the ecological crisis going on, there's not really any such thing as a common Pokémon anymore, so I will gladly take whatever I can get. So let's wander around these grassy fields until we find something that takes our interest. And oh, here we go. This wild Pokemon theme is... It's a bit distorted at the minute because I'm afraid when I recorded this, I still had the game volume turned up a little bit too high. The next video, this issue will be sorted, but for now, enjoy your kind of messy, distorted, pumptastic battle theme. Oh yeah. Pretty sure this is a remix of the Frontier Brain theme from Pokémon Emerald. And there you go. Rattata was ours. The very first companion. A Rattata is a cautious in the extreme. Even while it is asleep, it constantly moves its ears and listens for danger. It will make its nest anywhere. So there you go. We've got our good ratty friend, and it's time to give him a nickname. And because I was under the spot recording this and I hadn't thought of nicknames in advance, we're going to call him... Ratty Boy. Yes. Ratty Boy the Rattata is a very welcome member of our team. So I'm just going to quickly have a look to see if I can find anything else of use. Good fancy Pokemon to join our team, but alas, I only found another Rattata. I didn't want to spend ages wandering around the same grassy path. But oh no, Rattata is fast. Can Edible Fred escape? Of course they can. So that is pretty much the end of our Rattata hunting adventures for now. We're going to stick Ratty Boy in the front so that he can get to level 6 as well. I am the sort of trainer who likes all of my Pokemon to be the exact same level. None of this overpower one Pokemon thing. I'm researching Pokemon's Dream World abilities. Apparently they even appear on wild Pokemon in Reborn. Help me out! Are these people aware that they're in a game or not? I guess Reborn is also the name of the region for some reason. So I guess when he says they appear in Reborn, it still sort of fits within his own logic. Anyway, I just noticed that we didn't look up on Ratty Boy. So he is a naive little Rattata, which means that he's speedy but not very specially defensive. I can live with that. Welcome to the team, Ratty Boy. Let's see what you've got. A nice strong tackle. Not very defensive, but that is to be expected. You are only a tiny, weeny baby little rat after all. Patrat is here. You can see that they have Pokemon from all generations here, as we know. I think the intention is to have all 721 Pokemon in the game eventually. They do not have all 721 in the game currently, but as I said, they're still patching it. I believe they're close, though. They're pretty much only missing a couple. So if you are a completionist who loves to collect Pokemon, if you don't mind that it's not an official game, then you can definitely get a lot of... satisfaction out of collecting Pokemon in this game, because you know that eventually there will be all 721 for you to catch, and that's not fun at all. We all know how difficult, nigh impossible it is to catch them all on an official Pokemon game, because so many Pokemon are unnecessarily impossible to get these days because of events and whatnot, and I forgot to read that dialogue, but basically, Snubble's run away!
Oh, not again! Oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to get in your way! It's just my Snubble. It won't listen to me at all! Ever since it became level 20, it's been totally out of control, even though I raised it from an egg. I guess I shouldn't have underestimated when I heard that Pokemon in Reborn only listen to trainers they really respect. They say that Pokemon respect you more if you have a gym badge, but I don't know. Oh, I need to hurry up and find Snubble. Goodbye!
Now I like this. I like this feature, obviously because you can't trade, because this is just an internet game with no trading in it. Then instead, what they've done is they've done it as an over-leveling feature. So you can't over-level your Pokemon without earning a specific amount of badges, because otherwise they'll stop obeying you and it will sort of balance out. And obviously, because you can't get a level 100 Pokemon traded into your game because there's no trading, because I found that, you know, as a little child, that was a nice easy cheat. It didn't matter if he disobeyed a move or two if he was level 100, you know what I mean? But because you can't do that in this game, then it is essentially just an anti-grinding feature. It means that you can't just power your way through the game by overleveling, because it won't work. Unless you really spend the hours and hours and hours and hours and hours it would take to power level something to level 100. But again, given that they seem to be using the experience system from Generation 5, wherein the amount of experience you get is proportionate to your Pokemon's level and the enemy Pokemon's level, then that's going to make grinding even more difficult. So I like it. There's design decisions in this game that are going to make it so that our Pokemon are always the correct level they need to be for where they are in the game. And that excites me. That excites me because if indeed we do go all the way up to level 100 in this game, then that is just... it's perfect. It's going to mean there's a beautiful leveling curve with lots of good meaty content, and hopefully like the end game or the end points of the game won't just sort of trail off, because that's the problem with main Pokemon games. Much as I love them, they get easier and easier and easier as you go, because you tend to, even without grinding, overlevel all the content, and it's just no good. But from what I've read on the website, the link of which should be in the description, this game's difficulty is tuned to people who are used to battling online. So, obviously not at the minute it's not, but we're only in the early levels, so hopefully that should mean that the later gym leaders, rather than just being something you can completely sweep with just one Pokemon, as you tend to be able to do in the main games, they should be something quite tasty indeed. Civilian entry to this area is prohibited. Currently, we have a very volatile situation beyond here. Reborn staff are currently working to resolve the issue. Please be patient. Now, again, because the game is called Pokémon Reborn and because the area is called Pokémon Reborn, I don't know if that means that that bit of the game hasn't been built by the game makers yet, or if it's literally like staff members in the city are working on construction, you know? That's the problem with naming your region after your game. I don't know if it's like a fourth wall joke, or if it's just... it is what it is, you know? So there we go, this friendly little guy, he's got a Trubbish. I personally love Trubbish. My beautiful fiancé hates Trubbish, but that just makes me love Trubbish even more. Come to me, you cute little sack of adorable garbage. Fortunately, Trubbish was no match for Ratty Boy here, because even though we got him with a nasty poison, just attempting to poison him over and over and over again was just a redundant battle strategy. Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like there's something going on there, but I can't deal with that while Ratty Boy is poisoned. And the reason I'm not cutting out the trip to the Pokemon Center is I am as curious as you are as to how poison works in this game. Because it looks like the developer has used a hodgepodge of features from different gens, and this is Gen 4 style, I believe, in which the poison does tick your health down to 1, but then you don't fade at the end. So that's good. But yeah, you'll notice he's got like the, well, I say he, I don't actually know the gender or genders of the person or people who made this game, but here, if you don't do exactly as you say, we'll throw you right over the bridge. Hey, you messing up our game. Shoo, fly, unless you gonna stop us. Well, of course I'm going to stop you. How dare you harass a poor innocent little Panpour, threaten him with violence like that? You could kill him throwing him over the bridge, especially if he's a little baby not confident swimming. So, no, that's not going to fly with me. You are going to be pounded into the dust today by my dream team of Edible Fred and Ratty Boy. They're going to show you a little thing or two about animal cruelty and why it is not something you should be pursuing as a hobby, okay? Yeah, I've got the fighting words out now. So I must admit, while recording this, I was legitimately worried about my odds of winning this, especially when poor old Ratty Boy took over half his health from one hit. But of course, this isn't just any old battle. We are saving that poor old Panpour, so we owe it to him to win this. We can't let that poor Panpour down. We can't let it suffer. course, through the power of Leech Seed, which has been one of my favourite moves in all of Pokemon ever since I first encountered it as like a 10-year-old playing Pokemon Blue on my Game Boy. With the power of Leech Seed, we are going to succeed. I mean, really. Leech Seed, okay, you're not going to see it in a lot of metagame battles, I appreciate that. But at least for single-player games, it makes your Pokemon so damn tanky. I love it. I mean, if you've got a tanky Pokemon to begin with, which Bulbasaur, the evolutionary line is, if you've got it on like a fast but fragile Pokemon, then maybe that will be a wasted move. But on a sort of beefy, powerful Pokemon like Bulbasaur, Leech Seed is great. Hey, alright already. Ah, fine, we'll stop. Alright, you there, are you okay, little Panpour? I'm here for you. Seems to want to join your company. Will you accept? Of course I'll accept. You can be my little friend, and I'll make sure that you never get hurt or mistreated again. It's time to give you a name. What should your name be? Your name should be Warrior, because you know what? No one's ever going to pick on you again, because you are strong. You just don't know it yet. I'm going to show you how strong you are, Warrior. You are going to become just great. You're sassy. I like that. You've gone through some trauma in your life, but you haven't lost your sass, and that's what's important. I'm going to cultivate that sass in you, Warrior, and I'm going to make you the most confident, most powerful Panpour there has ever been. If you don't want no more trouble, then don't you ever dare threaten or hurt a little Pokemon ever again, okay? Perhaps this city shall be a fitting entrance to my battling career. Perhaps it shall, Gentleman Norman. Bunnelby. Now, I have to give props to whoever it was who designed the sprites here, because obviously Bunnelby has never been a sprite. They appeared in Generation 6, which was purely 3D. So a 2D sprite like this has never existed in any form. And it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. You can tell it's not quite like a Gen 3 sprite because it just has too many polygons, really. It's sort of too neat. But it is a damn good job all the same. And I don't know what the fan reaction to Bunnelby is, because I don't follow the Pokemon fandom that much. I'm someone who would consider themselves a fan of Pokemon, but I'm not in the Pokemon fandom. So I don't know if people love Bunnelby or hate Bunnelby, but I think Bunnelby is just the cutest little thing, especially in Pokemon and Me. Oh my god, they are adorable when they do their little happy jump. Perhaps I should stop battling and go back to travelling. Yes, no. Perhaps you should, Norman. You consider these things on your own time. I've got stuff to do. This area has been evacuated due to a recent bomb threat. Go away. No, you don't interest me. Move on. Okay, fair enough. I mean, if you're a trainer, the rules state that we have to battle, but I guess that only works one way. There are train tracks that run under the bridge. A person could follow them all the way through to the underground place and go underneath Obsidia Ward. Wowzers! Wowzers! So there you go. I found an awakening in a rock. I also found an antidote earlier, but I didn't film that. Yawn, class is boring, so I skipped. Because, you know, I have limited filming time. Life on the edge, man! Alright, Street Rat Andreas. Let's see what this edgy life of yours is. It is an edgy life with an Apom. I've never really liked Apom, but I respect and appreciate Apom's power. They can be tough little buggers when they want to be, so... Warrior, you are just going to get in 2 Leers, and that will make you an important asset to this fight. We're going to get you out of here before you get hurt. And Edible Fred is going to pick up where you've left off, and your 2 Leers are going to mean that good old Edible Fred is going to be able to bring it home. Come on, Freddy. Winifred. Yes, a little bit more. Your scratches are no match for Bulbasaur's grassy hide, but gosh darn it, those sand attacks. They really do put a damper in all of our battle plans now, don't they? But it is nothing more than a stall, Apom, as you have now discovered. Anyway, I've pretty much got to cut this video now because I've run out of time. Thank you very much for watching so far. The reason I'm sort of signing off every video now is I know that my fiancé hates it when I end videos in mid-sentence. So I'm going to try and stop doing that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.